Okay, so I'm initially bullish. Week 8:30 CPI took out all the sell side from Thursday, Friday 1 in the morning. We already took out the London high, but I'm just watching a bullish trade to buy side here, and then maybe a 1 hour fair value gap. Not really expecting it, but that's a bullish trade. Yeah, 15 minutes. 15 minute. So we have sell side bridged right here. Sell side, bullish trade. 8:30s took out all that sell side again. This right here actually is a 1 hour BC. So that's where CPI reached into. So we're going back to 15 minute. So took out sell side. We're looking for a bullish trade. What's this buy side? There's another buy side target. Moving down to 5 minute. So I do have a 5 minute fair value gap annotated. So respected here, 5.5, choppy price action, CPI took it out. And as you can tell, we went to the consequent encouragement just a little bit short of it, but still being respected. So using that fair value gap in mind. 15. So right now, we have this DNH doing step festival that low, but it can. So just going to watch price action now. Focus on the so market is open. Minus 1 minute into it. So we're running crowd outside. Not really. Let's look at the open range gap. That was crazy fast. We still have this buy side intact. So let's see if we can find a trade going to that buy side. We're checking the fair value gap in here. Not really taking the fair value gap, but we're still looking to see. I'm also noting a small fair value gap. Therefore, market open. And if you notice, it should get constant encouragements of the fair value gap and immediate reaction. Sorry, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And that's right. I'm just waiting now. So looking at ES, ES actually touched the bottom of that 1 hour figure. Interesting. 15-minute. So again, that 1 minute again. Think about nice 30-second fair value consequent international variation. That's crazy. There's a lot of back and forth, back and forth. So see if I can find a trick. That is Five-minute fair value gets still intact. Alright, 30-second fair value gap. Let's see what happens. Still a lot of it's only the first 5 minutes of stock market, so I'm not too worried. So we reached to that 5-minute fair value gap high. Still being reached up. Actually, 5-minute? No, that was a 5-minute. The 15-minute also has that 15 fair value gap earlier, so it's good. Good to see. So let's chop back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. A real clear direction at this point. What we have is we've taken out pre-market buy side right here. We've also taken the CPI, we've taken the London low in previous day sell stops. At the moment we're just looking into still using the 5-minute fair value gap or 15-minute fair value gap, whichever way. That means that no real direction. So ES trend bullish still, and then Nasdaq as well, but there's no real area for entry at this point. So far, so we have scan billing, let's see if it's respected. We did reach the high of that down to a scan bill. So let's see what happens. So I do like this. This is a small dealing range or a discount. There was no real fair value gap except for this inversion fair value gap here. Bodies are respecting the upper quadrants. Let's see if it touches one more time. Order block out here, they respect the opening price. Let's just see. It's a little bit of a riskier trade. Okay. Okay, chart. There goes Nasdaq. Yes, is also right here. 1 hour fair value gap. Nasdaq still has room for it. Let's see how much. Has not taken out the concept yet. I'm interested in that. Let's see. Could be a lost opportunity on this candle. Right. So we do have a volume imbalance right here. So what the reactions and stuff like that. Let's find out. It show goes above this volume imbalance, nothing below it. If we're still bullish at least. And notice another order back right. So I'm going to have to say that is that in the way to answer. But the volume imbalance is not bad. So you notice how it went to the low of the volume imbalance. That's definitely not a bullish feature right now. The 1 minute is still okay. So I haven't chosen any bodies underneath this order yet at the moment. Let's see what is it for this price right now. It should reach with the 30-second constant encouragement. Probably inversion fair value gap. Now we're at that. Interesting. So price action at 830 CPI has taken all sell steps, right? But post CPI, it has not taken out significant sell side. The only real significance would be this one. But then there's also the volume imbalance right here, which was expected. Okay. Everything else has just been taken out by side multiple times. So let's see what happens. Watch it for 30 seconds. So it went all the way to the constant encouragement. Let's see if it actually drops a little bit lower, taps into the 30-second inversion fair value gap. Let's see what happens. Bodies of the candle. Let's just stay within the 30-second inversion fair value gap. But really nothing significant. Let me take off this volume imbalance. About 30 seconds. This fair value gap is still expected. It has not really been used at the moment. Bullish trend. It was very interesting to see that price took out buy side from London candle, if I'm not mistaken. That 850. Dropped down to the little bit of creative sell side, really took out sell side, but not the 924 candle. Took out buy side again, dropped down, took out some sell side, not significant sell side, but still going high. So still bullish. Raise up a little bit. So we've got 1 minute here. 30 seconds, but keep going back and forth. So let me just keep something at all times. So 1 minute. Bodies of the candle. Still watching. Could be a little bit tricky one. It's going back and forth, back and forth. to take a buy side again. First buy side right here at 24.4. There's a fair value gap within here, but I'm looking more on the higher time frame. Fair value gap of 1 hour. So watching this area. See what it is. Take my buy side right there. Good. It's on the 1 minute. Do left this very open. Not open for the look at. We also have a breaker, high, low, higher, high. So let me just take another look. Doubt price gets there, but could. Let's see. There's a fair value gap right here as well. If I do get into it, I have to allow it to go in this area. So let's do this. The price can literally run away for no opportunity whatsoever. I'm okay with that too. Bullish run. There could also be the fact that I might not get a trade on a bullish trade, bullish price action. But there's also the possibility of a reversal where it's just 20 points or whatever the reason is. There's always a trade somewhere. So I'm not rushing. I'm just waiting. So on a 30-second, there's the first fair value gap that actually reach into. Right there. Still have some room. Do have fair value go here, but price now visited. Left this one open. I'm watching. We are in this fair value gap, 15 fair value gap city. The low being 2501 and 3/4. Let's see this price action on the 32nd. Snap the candles. Reach for an order block. And then let all that fun up 32nd. Cool. Then that. We are about to reach into the Nasdaq's 1 hour fair value gap, which also has buy side liquidity. Okay. Now we can reach into the consequent placement of the fair value gap, and it reverses on us. Now we can reach to the low of the fair value gap, and it reverses on us. Because it necessarily mean this bullish price action that's been happening is that we are all this one, fair value gap. And there we go. We reached the low end of the 1 hour fair value gap. Let's see what kind of reaction we get. For now, let's move the price up here. 5 minute fair value gap. 5 minute fair value gap. Right there. A little bit of a choppy price action prior to the market open. But once it did, we used that fair value gap and stopped there for opening bell. At 9:35, it actually dropped down to the high of the 5 minute fair value gap. Use it as a support. Let's get rid of that. Let's see what it is. Second. The person. Keep that break now. The volume balance is like amazing to see. I'm just going to read the outcomes. Maybe I can do that. Smile trade. I'm about to reach into instant encouragement with the 1 hour fair value gap. So there we go. Get rid of this one as well. 1 hour fair value gap. And there we go. Tap into it now. See what kind of price I've shown it now. So on a higher time frame scale, let's say on a higher time frame scale, what we've done is we've done the market maker model. So in bullish run, we have a high taken out here Thursday, sorry. So based on Wednesday, taken out on Thursday morning, we have downtrend now. So everything that was bullish on this side was traded right through on the sell side. CPI took out sell side. So we are retracing into the 1 hour fair value gap. Doesn't necessarily mean, okay, this is the end all be all. We're going to go all the way up here or, up here, which we can, but that's not what I'm thinking personally. That's what's going on in my mind. We zoom out to 4 hour fair value, 4 hour. We're also in a 4 hour fair value gap right here. We actually reached into a 4 hour fair value gap with CPI right there. So, daily we have also a fair value gap that we reach into. Let's see what happens. We have a break right here. We have a high, level. So this breaker high is 1,237. We have a low right here, 2335. So could be bullish. With that being said, but find out on the long term. If you wanna go within encouragement, we tap into it. Seems like we're rejecting it a little bit, but we're not anything yet. We do have this here value gap on the 32nd. Let's see what happens there. Most of the bodies with the constant encouragement didn't close the book and just kind of took it out. And that was it. So do you like this price action? Good. Let's see how bearish trade if we have the opportunity. So the bodies of the candles closing within the inversion for a little bit. Let's see what actually happens. So on the 1 minute, there is Also that fair value gap right here, which is similar to the 30-second version fair value gap. Price action is not the best right now. It's not the cleanest or the most precise at the moment, but still within that fair value gap. So let's see what happens. I do like how I went to the consequent encouragement of the 30-second fair value gap, but we will continue to watch it. So this provides more than enough range. 36 points, 58 points for a bearish move, if that is the case. But just continue to watch price action here in 1 minute. Does not move. That's I guess what I would like to see, if this indeed is a inversion fair value gap, is for it to close underneath, go to the low, maybe constant encouragement at the most, and then break down lower using the 1 hour fair value gap below, retrace into it, and then break down lower. So ES just took out the buy side. It's high for today. So there's a little bit of the S&T right down. S&T, which is good. Let's see what happens. Just something to look at. The BD going to be bearish. S&T is kind of a it's almost like a signal. There could be a possibility, but it doesn't necessarily mean, okay, that's a trade idea. It just means there could be a trade coming up soon. Let's start in that fairly right from here. Could also get targeted. There's also an active right here, but I'm just going to cheat. Let's go to 17. ES continues to break. Next, side. Did retrace into a fair value gap before breaking its bicep, so let's see what happens. Right there, we long have S&T plus ES has taken out the price. Let's see, cross over to 15, cross into about 1 quarter. So just watching that. Still watching it. And listen to this nothing. Still kind of spending some time around the consequent encouragement of the 1 hour fair value gap. Risky trade would be just take a short right here, to be honest, but I'm not doing that. So on ES, we've actually reached into the higher fair value gap right above the initial. So we've reached into this fair value gap. If you notice, that's an almost discount, but that's part of the, I'm sorry, it's part of the premium PDR rate. So price range is a-okay still. Small direction. There's a fair value gap right here as well, so we could be going there, but we don't know for certain yet. Don't know for certain anything at this point because I just changed the section. So 30 seconds. So ES, actually I should have take this. The 1 hour fair value gap we have noted here in orange. It was actually became an inversion fair value gap. And this means because on the 1 minute it actually came down and used as support, which is the fair value gap on the 1 minute chart. Go for a bullish run. So it's always good to see. I just realized there's not photo. I never happened there. I'm sure that was at the moment. I was bullish pre-market. Did not get in. And it is a-okay. So 5 minute fair value gap has less than a minute to close, and notice that the body of the candle at 10:05 closed within the lower quadrant. Did take those constant encouragement, but it closed underneath it. Now we're looking to see what this candle does with 30 seconds left. At the moment. So that 5 minute candle, body closed underneath the constant encouragement. On a 1 minute, we went to the constant encouragement. I tapped it, broke down a little bit, the crazy, 30-second as well. Price is a fractional. Just waiting. I like to see a nice market structure shift to the downside before entertaining a bearish trade. So if I use the 2022 mentorship rules, you have equal highs right there. Buys are digging out here, waiting on the displacement lower, or that shows some market structure shift before entertaining or looking for a fair value gap entry. And if we do go down, it's like a breaker in 1 minute, in 1 minute. We do have the morning PM session low. I'm not really seeking that. I'm more seeking this fair value gap. If it is a bearish trade, I can miss points, can go remain, but it's fine. Assuming I can be done trading for the day, profit the trade, I'm looking at it. So the only thing I do like that's interesting about price action is right here. We have this order block, price reach up to it, and we have that order block. But if you go down to this, we have this. So we have this order block to reach into. So that's always good to see. Let's see if I can. Just want to have it there for visual purposes, but not really use it so much. So there we do. I'm starting to see the move lower in the 30-second. 1 minute is moving lower, but no fair value gap, no displacement yet. So still watching it. Then she went to the lower, the one out fair value gap, so that's still an area just to watch. It's just interesting to see. That's how I have it highlighted. Not really sure there, but just watching it. And over here on the 30-second chart, we have this. So price reach up to it, tap into the low of it, not the opening price, almost there. Nice level action. The fair value gap It looks like an inversion fair value gap, but I can't see anything yet. Reason behind it is because the bodies of the candles are within the fair value gap. It did break lower. It's using the lower the fair value gap. Maybe use the constant encouragement to see what happens. And let's see. So it did reach the lower fair value gap. Yeah. At this point, inversion fair value gap. So waiting to see if it's going to be used. Again, tap into it. See if it wants to continue to break lower. Technically, take a trade here just to see. Risk is pretty low. But I'm not confident. Let's see. Break lower. Run to the small fair value gap right here. Let's see if it uses the 1 hour fair value gap. Taps into it and then breaks down lower, then I'll start to take a trade. So just reading price action, notice all the order blocks being respected, never traded to. Inversion fair value gap respected, being traded to. Break lower. Still looking for opportunity to get into it. The target would be 477 and 3/4, so still have a good amount of space. 30-second, we just created the fair value gap. And I'm go short in one. We do have a market structure shift too, so which is what I like to see. Short. Quick stop now as well. And clear that to after execution. Doesn't do anything. See if we tap into that inversion fair value gap once again, but do not want it to go any higher than that inversion fair value gap. So that we tap into it. Let's go encouragement. And then we'll stop out. That's okay. Okay with that. See what happens. So we are having a bullish move based on this 5-minute fair value gap. Also, this fair value gap is respected. Let's click here. Which see this. Okay. Let's get rid of the fair value gap. Give it 1 minute fair value gap. See if it's still, you can still get it in. So 1 minute. 1 minute fair value gap. See what happens. Let's see if conversion fair value gap is still in this. It actually is a reclaimed fair value gap. 30-second fair value gap is respected here as well. Still in a nice range. What do we have here? Let me get rid of the order blocks. Let's do this. Still watching. So I'm only doing one more trade. So risk management only allows me one more trade. Profit or loss won't really matter. Preferably profit, of course, but we're watching for that. So we have a small volume box right here. Price revisited. So we have a volume box right there. It's been respected. So conversion fair value gap also closing underneath the consequent encouragement. So it's going to turn short the market. They seem very bullish still. 5 minute bullish, 1 minute bullish. Let's see. Using the high before that drop. Let's see. Yes, has taken out the high by a high of 669.50 and the highest was 669, so by 2 quarters. So these equal highs, and here was taken out right now. So let's see what stuff does next. So let's see where. So I did miss this 1 minute period right here. I'll take out the high of the day, 1012. High being at 25.87. Only one tick away from, oh, I'm sorry, one handle away. And we've taken the high of the day. Zoom out a little bit to where the high of the fair value gap we're about to reach into. ES is well over the first initial fair value gap. Send a high fair value gap right now. Just approximate encouragement of the high of that. Let's fair value gap right here. Some encouragement right there. So if I can miss that, 8 seconds. So almost at the high of the fair value gap. See what happens there. 5 minutes. Which is a high at the fair value gap. Let's go through the fair value gap. So breaker, you have a high, low, higher, high. Price reached down lane, missed opportunity again. It's okay. So it's 1 minute fair value gap. Alright, nice dealing range of not like that. Dealing range being it took out the buy side here. This price action took out the sell side here. Looked higher. Accumulated some longs right here under discount before taking out this guy. So nice to see. And that's why I don't worry if I miss an opportunity. I need something to make the last move in front of me for me to take it. Especially when I'm not confident. But that's just me. So there's a 1 hour fair value gap in NASDAQ. ES has already reached it. Now ES is actually almost about to reach the high of that fair value gap. Not that NASDAQ can't do that because obviously it just went through the first 1 hour fair value gap, similar to NASDAQ. I'm sorry, similar to ES. But just watching for that. So we're not that far away. Let me lower that fair value gap. Now this is the beauty of trading. From the high to the low. Actually, we have to include this lower CPI. But either way, we have that fair value gap within the premium. So price took out buy side, took out sell side. Retracement allows it to go to discount, or any fair value or PDOA. So PDOA within the premium for downside trend. If this was the opposite, we would expect to see going into discount. So for example, using this price action here, change it around so it's not too confusing. So using this buy side, took out buy side, say sell side, took out sell side. Price goes within the equilibrium. You can take a trade within the discount range. Obviously, this one didn't reach too much into the discount, but anyway, assuming let's say it went lower, that would have been a nice trade. Just the fact that it goes back into equilibrium. This one is going back into equilibrium. We could go there, or we can miss it just like we did over here. So the issue with going short right now, if I were to go short, let's say it retraced, just like I thought earlier, in the event that I do that right now, my risk level would have to allow for this buy side right here. 420, 647, 50. And to be honest, my stop does not allow me to have that wide open, considering the fact that it could tap into a go higher and then reverse. So just now entertaining it. And yes, it should not go against the market, but I'm just looking for a 20 handle retracement. That's all I'm looking for. If I can get 20, 30, maybe even 40, great, but not expecting it. So ES has tapped into the high of the 1 hour fair value gap right there. So watching that. NASDAQ still has some room to hit the high. Oh, I'm sorry, the low of the 1 hour fair value gap. So we're going to be entering the 1050 from 10 macro. So within that macro, it takes out or reaches into the NASDAQ 1 hour fair value gap below. If it does, then that allows me an opportunity to trade for retracement, the trade ending. I'll take it. But yeah, if nothing comes up, I'll probably close this video. about to reach 1 hour fair value gap low on NASDAQ. 3 more minutes for the macro to start. So NASDAQ has touched the 1 hour fair value gap low. While ES is still a little bit above the the 1 hour fair value gap high. So there's a part about the stock market where the price trend is going to look, no matter what, whether it's for your direction, against your direction, or just be stagnant as that. You can do what it wants, but the idea is to get on the right side of the market. So right now, I did do the mistake of turning it short in a bullish market, and the first mistake that I did was believing price action was not going to reach the discount, which it hasn't yet, but just having the idea of like it may be able to reach that 1 hour fair value gap high, low, or this low of this 1 hour fair value gap. So in that event, so the 15-minute chart, CPI, nothing noteworthy on the 15-minute moment. There is a small fair value gap right here. If you trace that all the way around, you'll see that the bars of the candle stay within it. And so let me just do that right now. So right there. Notice I respected that 15-minute fair value gap. Bodies stayed within that. Even after CPI, still respected it. So I'm breaking that with 5 minute. It's similar fair value gap, so you can change it up to like get it precise, but I'm gonna leave it at 15-minute. So there was also a volume imbalance that we noted on the 1 minute that I left it at, which looks phenomenal. So we'll go down to that shortly. The 5 minute fair value gap at 9:35, 5 minutes after starting it open, it went down, used it as support, and that should have triggered a bullish idea and not any downside. But the risk was only, I think, 80 ticks. So there are 20 handles 400. I was okay with losing it. Not worried about that. So let's go to 1 minute chart. So here we have that volume imbalance that we were talking about within the 5 minute and 15 minute fair value gap. Body candle respected it. Higher. That 935 price drops right here. There's a nice price action. I mean, not really a nice, it's very chopped back and forth, but it's still respected the high time frame price action. We do have a breaker here that we noted with a high, low, higher high. Price didn't really retrace into this 1 minute fair value gap that was left open, or this fair value gap. So it really had it had to get somewhere pretty quick, which is the 1 hour fair value gaps that we have annotated prior. My mistake was shorting here using the 1 hour fair value gap, thinking it's going to go lower there, which is fine. It didn't do that. Instead, it came into this 1 minute fair value gap. Let's bring that out right there. Bodies of candle respected. Use it as support again. Created a bullish run. Market structure shift out here. It retraced into the 1 minute fair value gap. It's about how many? It's 20-point stop loss, which is a little bit high, but low hanging fruit. 35 points that would have been enough for the day. So 1 minute, took out buy side here. Also, when price retraced in here, it retraced into a fair value gap and a breaker right there. Bullish run higher, took the high of the 1 hour fair value gap, now reaching the low of the 1 hour fair value gap, right next to equilibrium. We have 2680 and 2/4 for equilibrium. So continue to watch that for now. We are in a macro as well, 10:55 until 11:10 to see what kind of happens. And so I don't want to trade within the macro. I want to see what the macro does. So the idea behind trading against the trend is still possible, which ICT says you can trade against it, but he reduces the risk. So he'll do maybe 50% of what his equity allows him. Still relatively learning, so I only trade one contract. But in the event that I traded, let's say, two contracts, my max, whenever I have a plus setup, then at that point, you can trade two contracts for a bullish trend, especially when pre-market we have the or we knew that we will have a bullish trade based off of CPI, based off price action, based off everything that way. And you can go against that idea, which is what I did. Maybe a little bit late, but my loss was only one contract. And then let's say that I wanted to go for a bullish trade based on, let's just say 5 minutes, because 5 minutes is right here, fair value gap, this price drop lower, 1020. This price action has a 1 minute fair value gap. Let's say I take it right there, or even wait for an upswing shift to retracement. That could be two contracts right here, because you're with the bullish forward flow. You're not shorting it, you're not going against the trend, essentially, like I did. So, I'm not get that, but lessons learned. Watching ES still hanging above the 1 hour fair value gap. On a 30-second, we actually have fair value gap here. So we're starting to retrace lower. Do have much structure shift. Took out buy side, minor buy side there. So 30 seconds, we have a fair value gap feature here. See what happens. Could be a retracement into this fair value gap, which still provides a good opportunity. So let's see. I'm not sure how this works. Then back into that 30-second fair value gap. Inversion here, extend it out. And here. Let's see. These two fair value gaps. Just keep it relatively clean on the 1 minute. So I'm going to try to not take a trade during the macro still, but this price action is still solid, so could entertain a short trade still. So here, do we have a order block? That's the next question. consequent encouragement of a 30-second impatient rare value gap. We did fill this rare value gap. Let's see what happens. ES, there's the SMT with ES. I'm not going to annotate on NASDAQ, but let's just do ES real quick. So ES look at the buy side from 1054 to 1102 to the buy side. NASDAQ is not doing that. It has a high 1054 here and the low, the 1102 candles down there. So there's the SMT. I'm not gonna annotate it. So let's see. We didn't touch the order block. Where did my order come? This is difficult to understand. Stop. Okay. So we're still in the macro. Let's find all the games. Prevent me from taking a trade. But let's see what happens. Immediate rebalance. There's a volume imbalance here. So if I were to take a trade here, I have to allow price action to go about here. Back to that 30-second inversion build that we got. Do not take that also, so that's good. We have about less than 4 minutes. The macro. I'm going to hit that high of the 30-second inversion for that part. Which is also the 1 minute order block. See, taking a trade when it kind of felt like, oh, I should get it now before price runs away from me. Saying the stop loss should be over here, somewhere in that area, or they're taking me out for the shorter of the second loss of the day, and then opening up, which is okay, but I need a little bit more information. So ES has broken the buy side once again, while NASDAQ has not. So there's officially got that. So using this fair value gap, or retaining fair value gap, you can see how we use that support. Let's go to the order log. Somehow we'll see it price. It's sticking to the higher and NASDAQ. We have some room on the side. So Nasdaq broke in buy sign. About a minute or two away from the macro. So let's go to the double. So the 1050 to the 10 macro has completed. Didn't really take any sell side here. It's just been taking buy side here. Yeah. If I were to take a trade now, it would be actually this time 11:10, which is good now. So we'll see if we find the next 10-15 minutes. Not really gonna be waiting now for the trade. So I'm noticing that there isn't any really price action to do anything at this point. I am outside of my normal trading window. Usually it ends at 11 because of this specific reason. But between 11:30 to 12:30, the lunch macro takes out some form of liquidity and produces a trade, which is why I'm still kind of just waiting, standing by. Again, I can completely miss all that, but we shall see. So we have a drop into the 1 minute fair value gap. So we did have a volume balance that is now on a 30-second here. So we'll see what happens, which is also a constant encouragement of fair value gap. So just watch it. So we close underneath the 1 hour fair value gap. So going to inversion. We can try to short within here. This would be a little bit more confident because of our lunch macro. So we have two fair value gaps right here. I'm going to use the one that's already annotated. As it's the lower one, you can see a retracement into it. But just stand down. So we did close below that fair value gap. So just go there. Inversion fair value gap now. Let's see if we trade 2x, 2643 and 3/4. So going into the inversion fair value gap, that's a trick. Okay, now for the fair value gap, we're going to reduce the risk on this one. Let's see. So we actually automatically have the buy limits at the high of the 1 minute fair value gap, which is actually a 5-minute high fair value gap as well. Let's see what's that's the constant encouragement, but we'll just leave it as it is for now. Let's choose this. We have a lot of sell side we can go to, but looking at this leading image, it's just too far down. The equilibrium is just too far down. I don't want to risk it. So I don't have enough risk to put it, to be honest. Let's actually reduce this to the bottom. I'm just watching it. Doing like a 30-second put it together, let's say 30 seconds for that, nothing crazy. So let's actually just use the 1 minute chart. So not too zoomed into 30 seconds or anything. So let's see if we can take the value gap and reduce the risk to the high of the value gap. behind it there. You know what? Best case scenario. This is yeah, it's a fine fake. Let's do consequent encouragement. A little bit above it. But I will close it a little bit early. Just to see. This is a bearish order block. Let's reduce the risk encouragement. So that made it not permissible. Let's see how far high goes, but do not want it to get too high. Let that do. And actually running. So the only thing I don't like is that it took some sell side. It did create a bullish candle. But I'm looking to see this bearish candle. Where it goes, if it stops me out. Let's see. Okay, either way, we'll be done after this trade. So for sure, it's not a bearish order block anymore. Actually, it still could be, but I'm just taking it away from now. Let's put this over. So again, in reaching to that inversion curve I got from a 1 minute chart. Let's see that please. So I'm looking for right now, outside of not getting stopped out, not really my stop either. Where I stepped out, it's either I'm going to see this fair value gap. And actually I got the MSP stepped out. That was very close. Went to constant encouragement, the 1 hour fair value gap low. Let's see the reaction. Now, and should be stop out soon. Stopped out right there. And that is it. Try this short twice. And either way, didn't work out. Was going against the trend. It's okay. Again, there's still discount comes up equilibrium in here, so price could reach in there and then it drops. But anyway, did I just sell? Did I just sell? I did sell it. Huh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, 2 losses, no big deal. Risk management, done for the day. Whether it does what it wanted, whatever the reason is, doesn't really matter. So I took a loss on here, try to short it as well. Set as a bullish trend, fighting the trend, and here we go, another short. And I have this movement had executed 2 orders, but I didn't really see that. That's a big mistake, which is fine. Technical mistake. I'm done for the day.